So let's do a little bit of a live first impressions, a little bit of a live waveform first look at some stuff.
Yeah, we're like weirdly busy, but also it's the middle of the summer, but we have a lot of stuff going on studio and main channel, but we also just an embargo dropped of this new Sony gaming. They're calling it the Inzone line.
It's a new brand. It's a new Sony gaming brand. Trust me when I say we have a lot of other stuff in the works, but I didn't get a chance to look at this stuff. So I've seen that the videos are out, the embargoes are out. I haven't watched or seen any of it, but I know we have this stuff. Why don't you walk me through each of them, and I'll give you my actual live, real first-time impressions.
Okay. Yeah, so pretty much they released a couple of gaming headsets and a new monitor. I'm guessing, like I said, it's called the Inzone line. I'm assuming this is similar to like Asus's ROG line or Logitech's G line.
Yep.
And it makes a lot of sense, right? Sony does PlayStation. They do some PlayStation accessories. Sony also makes great headphones, some of the best ones, some of our favorites. And they also make like, while not as popular, their TVs are incredible. Their displays tech is great. Is that what it's called?
Bravia.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a Bravia line of TVs.
I just know at CES, they're some of the ones I'm the most impressed about because they have them in like a dark room and just this colors and everything look incredible.
Their panels are great.
Yeah, their panels are fantastic. So let's start headphones because I don't have the monitor here because setting it up at the podcast room would be kind of annoying, but I can tell you about that and we can discuss it because it's a very interesting monitor. We have two of their new headsets. They're basically all the same though. So we're going to look at the H9. They have an H3, an H7, and an H9. Pretty much what it is the H9 is wireless and noise canceling. The H7 is only wireless, and the H9 is wired and no noise canceling.
H3 is wired.
H3, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So they're just step down.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to hold this first pair.
Explain what you think about them first.
So which one is this, H9?
These are the H9s. We're going to look at those because they have everything. So...
All right, so this is first of all, the aesthetic is very much like PlayStation. We all know what the PS5 looks like. It's black and white. It's very sleek and has like very gentle, rounded curves, and that's exactly what this pair of headphones looks like here. It's very over-ear, and these are some big cups. Look at the size of these.
So,
look at this. I'm going to put it on.
I've actually heard people try and compare them to the XM5s, and I don't really see it, to be honest.
It's lightweight.
They're big.
And lightweight is important. Like when they're huge headphones, you don't expect them to be lightweight, but they're comfortable and light.
So
which is good.
They look a little bit, and maybe just because it's the design choice with white and black, the Sony Pulse 3Ds, which are the PlayStation ones, which I didn't like at all. They were like way more rigid. They were really light, but they kind of felt like really cheap, I think. And while I think this plastic's almost identical to those, since the design and the whole package is like a little more sleek and a little, I don't know, just like more put together and thinner, and it just feels sturdier with that same plastic that's light, which is nice to have on your head for a long time.
Yep.
If you're playing games for a long time.
Getting sweaty playing some intense games on the PS5.
Ear cups are massive, which gives you a lot of room for your ears. It's super light, but also these remind me of like, do you know at CES they always have those like in the whole robot section, all the robots are like this glossy white and they have giant heads. Like this looks like if a CES robot was doing like lawn care and needed to protect its ears.
This looks like an air traffic controller headset. Doesn't it?
It does. It's huge.
It's got the mic on the left side of the ear cup, so you can definitely talk to people. But yeah, no, this is solid. What is the price for the H9?
$299.
Okay, it's pretty expensive.
It's pretty expensive. I'll kind of go over so noise cancellation is not anything new in gaming headsets, and wireless is not something new at all. This does also have an ambient version, which I kind of wanted to talk about because I think ambient noise is kind of going to be the new selling point in gaming headsets. The SteelSeries Arctic Nova Wireless Pros, it's a very long name. They just came out. Everyone's obsessed with them. They're like $299. No, they might be $350 or so. But anyways, they have ambient now too. I think that's going to be the new thing that we're going to see in all these top level gaming headsets.
This is what we've started seeing in the everyday noise canceling headphones. More and more often, you need some sort of transparency mode. If you're going to wear these outside, if they're going to be versatile, you need to be able to hear stuff around you. in a gaming headset, wow, there's definitely a pun in here somewhere. So you're playing a game, you got the noise cancellation on, you're in the zone, right? In the zone, get it?
I didn't make that connection before.
You're in the zone. But then you check your watch and you realize, oh, it's probably going to be time to eat or something.
My Uber Eats is getting here because I can't get out of my gaming chair.
My doorbell might ring, whatever. So I need to just turn on transparency mode and hear other things. Then I need that feature. It's a useful feature.
It's something I think is important. I wear an open back headset. I use the Sennheiser Game 1s, which I'm still obsessed with. But if you're living with somebody, it's really nice to have transparency or open back like that, because if they're trying to get your attention and you can't hear them, it's going to come down to them tapping you on the shoulder, and it's going to scare the ever-loving shit out of you. Like, it is terrifying when you're really into a game and someone comes up behind you and like taps you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
So
especially if it's a certain game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're playing like a horror game, have you ever seen the videos of like the guy's like little kid comes up while he's playing a horror game and he starts screaming? Yeah.
If you had open back, that would never happen to you.
Exactly. So I do think that's cool.
But you'd also never be in the zone because you never have the cancellation.
Well, you have a button to get into the zone. They should call it the Inzone button. They shouldn't call it noise canceling. But the active noise canceling is pretty solid on this. When nothing's playing, you can hear voices pretty easily, which I didn't love. But if you have music or some sound going on, like, it's pretty good. It's pretty similar to the XM5s or the XM line in general, which we can only assume they're very similar, like in a lot of cases.
So some of these companies, like, you wonder how much the departments talk to each other. I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of the same pieces and the same technologies are shared between these. I mean, it's a separate brand.
It's got a similar
separate
feel, despite looking a bit different. Like, all the padding is similar.
Very soft.
They sound fantastic. I think they sound really, really good. Do you want to listen to something on them?
Oh, is it paired to something right now?
Yeah, I can pair it to
sure.
While I turn it on. I do think they sound really good. They get stupid loud. Like,
oh, they light up.
Yeah, I think that's really nice. Actually.
Same thing with the PS5. It lights up somewhere around the glossy plastic with the blue ring.
So there is you'll see there's a noise canceling ambient button. It actually has 3 modes, and I'm a little confused because it doesn't list online what it is exactly.
Like noise canceling, off, and transparent.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. There's like an off in between.
Okay.
Let's see.
I really look like I'm about to launch a fighter pilot.
While also playing PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Is this the dongle?
Yes.
Okay.
Which
USB-A dongle.
USB-A dongle, but does this come with? I don't know. Most gaming headsets do this because Bluetooth, you use it 2.4 gigahertz wireless rather than Bluetooth, so you don't have any latency. But let's play this. You can describe to us what it's like.
So right now, transparency mode is on, so it sounds like a normal set of headphones. I'm going to hit the button. Now it's off, and one more time. That was good. I'm in the zone right now.
Are you in the zone?
I can't
Can you
tell
hear me
what you're
at
saying.
all? This is always the time where I just debate if I want to pretend that I'm talking or actually talk.
The volume's not even that loud, and I can't hear.
Crank it all the way up.
Crank it?
It's loud. I can hear it in my headphones. This is Marques is just, if for audio listeners, he's just sitting next to the microphone like normal, and you can hear it coming through. These things get loud.
Yeah, this is good.
This is really good.
It's really
right?
good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I know what the Mark V sound like. These do sound different. They sound actually a little bit wider in soundstage, which is interesting.
Okay.
Not as much mid bass. Like, they have bass, but they do sound tinnier than the Mark. Well, they sound tinnier than some other headphones I've listened to. But very good noise cancellation.
Once you've got
Very
something
good.
going, and I mean, with the volume it can go out, who needs noise cancellation because you're just blowing your eardrums out anyways.
True.
But do you want to know something they do that the XM5s do not do?
What? Oh, they actually fold the right way.
They fold the correct way
twist
into your chest.
Sorry, they don't fold, but they do twist.
Yeah, sorry. So they twist so they're flat on your chest and sits nicely on your... So you know when you have to like take your headset off and yell at mom to bring you lunch or pizza rolls or something like that, like it's nice and comfy here when you have to take it off. And then you can put it back on so you never have to listen to your mom again. So
yeah, and turn the noise cancellation on. Get
Yeah.
back in the zone.
I kind of dig these.
Solid.
As long as no one sees me wearing them. I don't love how they look, but you know, That's fine.
I went out and spent a lot of money on speakers for my gaming setup at home, so I wouldn't buy headphones for gaming. But if I was doing like PC gaming, which these are also great for.
Well, that's what's cool about these is they have a dongle that can connect to your PS5 or your PC, whereas all of Sony's stuff before was clearly for the PS5. This is getting into the PC world of things, and I think that's really awesome. Wearing headphones for like a lot of PC gaming is like really important because if you have to listen for like footsteps or something, like in a lot of more competitive things,
that's what
you need to use headphones. Yeah. And
I feel like that's also good for when you have noise cancellation, which these H9s do. You can turn the volume down, but you can still hear a bunch of the small like footsteps and rustling and stuff because it is so good noise cancellation's on.
And without destroying your ears because you just have the volume up really loud, which we all are going to do anyways. But and you can do with these. Yeah, cool. I really dig these. $299 is pretty expensive, but we're getting to that point. If you're okay without noise cancellation, the H7s are wireless, don't have them. And if you really don't care about anything, H7s are $229, but then the H3s, wired, no noise cancellation, are $100.
Okay.
I think that's a solid deal. If you just
are
want
they built the same? Like they're comfortable the same exact way? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's probably what I'd recommend to people who don't need it.
I'm assuming that I actually haven't even opened this box, but let's just check real quick for
live unboxing.
Live unboxing. I'm definitely doing just as good of a job as you would do. I'm definitely not rushing and ripping the box or anything. Casey style. Ooh, wait. These are a little different. Oh, just kidding. Oh, wait, what?
Got to take the cardboard off.
No, just kidding.
So they're built a little different.
These are different.
Yeah.
Just breaking everything. I was not meant to be a reviewer. I kind of like these ear cuffs better. They're like cloth. I like cloth better. All right, just kidding. These are quite a bit different. Not in a bad way, but they don't light up. The way the ear cups are connected are totally different. The foam pads are totally different. You still have your volume control. The microphone's a bit flimsier.
It's black instead of white.
It's black instead of white. Still has that PS5 vibe to it, but
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. There it is. All right.
Chances are these will be available at like Best. I don't know for sure, but like I always tell people with a lot of gaming stuff, especially like mice keyboard, is get something that feels best for you because most of them perform pretty similarly. Like especially a mouse or something, run to a Best Buy and try it out real quick. Put your hand on it, or order from Amazon, and then you can just return it. I'd probably rather go to the store and try it out, but I think these are pretty cool.